welcome to Cloud Interview Questions, an initiative by Cloudworthy. So today we have seen all the general cloud concepts like your types of service models, types of deployment models, and types of characteristics. Today we are going to see a very specific terminology called cloud bursting. Cloud bursting in a real-time world, it is a natural disaster, right, which may result in a lot of rain. But in terms of cloud computing and in IT sec, this is one of the features that actually helps business to continuously run even when they have more user traffic than their peak load, right? In those cases, this acts as a savior to make sure that the applications are not going down and the business is happening as usual. So let's see what this cloud bursting is. Before that, we need to understand the cloud bursting can work only in an hybrid deployment model. So hybrid deployment model is a combination of both private cloud and the public cloud, right? So, and let's assume it is a hybrid deployment model, right? We have both private cloud and the public cloud, and the application is a critical application and it is running only in the private cloud, right? So in a private cloud again, like we will have something called average load, right? So by default we will have only the average loads, and we would have set up a maximum value for the peak load, right? So and on average we require only two servers to handle all the general user request, but we would have set up the maximum number of servers to be seven, right? So if we cannot set it as unlimited because that will again like impact our cost and all, right? So it is good for us to set up a maximum limit as well as the minimum limit, right? So on an average it would be two servers. Maximum it can scale out or increase up to seven servers, right? So that is what we would have set up in our private cloud, right? And so now the user traffic comes as always in an average traffic, only two servers are running, and then the user traffic suddenly started to increase, right? So based on the configuration rules, based on the auto scaling rules, the number of servers will now increase from two to like three, four, or six, and then it can even reach seven, right? So now it is at the peak load, it is at the maximum capacity. What if the user traffic is beyond this peak load, right? We have set up the maximum value to be seven servers, and the maximum traffic number of users that it can handle is only up to the peak load capacity, right? So what if the traffic is beyond the peak load capacity of the private cloud, right? In those cases, the extra traffic, the additional traffic can be diverted to the public cloud, right? So the if it is in a hybrid deployment model, then it can transfer the application to the public cloud, and it will divert all the additional traffic to this public cloud, so that business will still run in the private cloud as well as the public cloud. The servers will not go down, the application will not go down, and no business, no disruption will happen, right? So this is the biggest advantage of using your hybrid deployment model, and this is what cloud bursting is. So what is cloud bursting? In a hybrid deployment model with a combination of both private and a public cloud, if the application is running only in a private cloud, right, and when the user traffic is reaching beyond the peak load capacity of the private cloud, when it is reaching beyond the maximum private cloud capacity, instead of like bringing down both the servers and the application, we can migrate the application to the, not migrate, we can like actually replicate the application to the public cloud, and we can divert all the additional traffic to the public cloud. This is called cloud bursting, right? And it is a very important question to know. Okay, thank you and see you tomorrow.